This is ABC Big 2 News at 6.
We're just trying to get through today without him, but it's definitely been one of the biggest heartaches of our lives.
We start off with a story you heard first here on ABC Big 2. The family of Alec Del Bosque says their son's killers are still on the loose. ABC Big 2's Rob Took joins us live in studio. And Rob, you talked to the family who says there is no justice.
Well, Carson, that's right. Today is Alec's birthday. He would have turned 19, but Alec was shot and killed last October on Halloween night. His family says he was set up and ambushed by a number of people, and so far, there have been no suspects.
We're used to getting up early every morning and blowing up balloons and decorating the whole house for him, for his birthday, and it's definitely different and quiet today.
There is a sense of sadness and complete loss in the Del Bosque household. Their only son, Alec, should have been celebrating his 19th birthday, surrounded by his family, but he was shot and killed last October on Halloween night.
He was super kind and nice to everyone, and he was just always there for us.
His family says he was a speedy receiver in football and planned to open his own animal shelter one day because Alec wanted to give back, to help anyone and anything because he couldn't bear seeing pain. But on Halloween, Alec lost his life. His family says their Halloween night began well, but Alec left for a party in West Odessa on West Stagecoach Drive.
When my son was murdered, he was murdered with 4 different calibers.
The family says they've learned at least 4 people opened fire, striking Alec across the side of his body. Alec's family says it was an ambush and that at least 30 bullets pierced his car.
My son died in the car and his friend had to drive them out of there because they were being shot at, like they wanted them dead.
The family said the violence first began when they lived in Odessa last year. Their house was broken into 4 times in 4 months.
Our house and my son's vehicle was shot at 4 or 5 times prior to his murder.
But then it got worse. Alec's family says a group of people that lived near them at the time was terrorizing them.
So they called my son a snitch and kept picking on him and saying things.
That forced the family to move to South Ector County, and they say the problems followed them there. But the family says even after filing numerous reports with law enforcement, nothing was done.
We gave the names, we gave more than half of the license plates.
Alec's parents are demanding answers and justice for Alec because they say the people responsible for those violent crimes last year against them also caused their son's death.
We have not been given any information or any cooperation with the sheriff's department. Nobody's really told us anything. Everything we know is what we've heard.
I don't understand why this is still going on where we don't get no answers.
They believe Alec should be here, alive, celebrating his birthday with them. And there is no closure, no justice, no suspects, and no answers.
You should be here, but we're going to fight every day till justice is served.
Now, a person was arrested last year after the shooting on Halloween, but was released. The family tells me they have done their own research and handed over what they believe is crucial evidence in solving their son's murder. The Ector County Sheriff's Office tells me all the evidence the family has sent them has been investigated in the months since, and that multiple eyewitnesses to the shooting were interviewed, some of which contradicted claims made by the family. And I'm told the district attorney has decided there is not enough evidence to move forward or to pursue anyone right now. But if additional information is provided, the sheriff's office says it will be looked into. And right now, the investigation is still ongoing. In the studio, I'm Rob Took for ABC Big 2 News. Carson?